guys, today I'm going to be doing a book review on A Court of Frost and Starlight by Sarah J. Maas. A Court of Frost and Starlight is a companion piece to Sarah J. Maas's A Court of Thorns and Roses series. Set a few months after the events of A Court of Wings and Ruin, Feyre, Rhysand, and their friends are preparing for the winter solstice festivities. Despite the joys of the holiday, everyone is still haunted by their past and haunted by the things they witnessed during the war with Hybern. Boy oh boy, have I seen some very, very negative opinions about this little novella, you guys, and I do mean negative. Woo! I don't understand all the negativity. Maybe this is an unpopular opinion because, like I said, I've just seen nothing but negativity. And this book didn't bother me, you know, I mean, it was fine. I didn't loathe it like some reviewers have had. If you hated this book, that's perfectly fine. That's your opinion. But yeah, there was nothing about this book that irritated me or frustrated me. I enjoyed it for what it was. I mean, it's a novella. Okay, novellas aren't really meant to add anything, you know what I mean? Before I do head into my thoughts of this book though, I'm not really gonna have any spoilers, like nothing major, I suppose. If you've not read the first 3 books in the trilogy, you maybe don't need to listen to me, but yeah, I'm not really going to have mega tons of spoilers in this, just maybe some hints, you know, maybe some hints about what happened in that final book, but yeah, nothing like wild and crazy with spoilers, especially in regards to this book. What you need to know about A Court of Frost and Starlight: this is a novella. It's a companion piece to the first 3 books in A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. And this is essentially a book that takes place directly after the 3rd book, directly after the war with Hybern. My understanding, kind of a couple months after that events. And yeah, it's taking place during the winter solstice festivities. And that's kind of it. That's all you need to know about this book. That is straight up it. There is really nothing else going on in the novel. It's mostly the characters just preparing for the holidays, and more than anything, I don't know if this is part of the frustration some readers were having with this book. I don't know if people were expecting there to just be more. But this book, it really has no plot, to be quite honest. It's not really about the plot. It is entirely about the characters. It's like I said, it's the aftermath of this big war that these characters have just been through. And yeah, it's kind of just exploring the characters in this aftermath and the fact that they're all still haunted by the things that they did, the things that they witnessed, their inner demons that they're still kind of struggling with, their relationships with one another that are just still really estranged with some of the characters. And yeah, that's kind of it. So this book, there's definitely no really strong overarching plot by any means. It's really just kind of the inner relationships more than anything. So yeah, don't pick up this book if you're expecting plot, if you're expecting a bunch of action, a bunch of thrills and excitement, intricate little details and whatnot. You're not going to get that. That's not what this book is setting out to do by any stretch of the imagination. It has a completely different agenda. And the reason I personally liked this book, I liked the casualness, the casual nature of this book, the casualness of the characters, the casualness of the flow of the pacing and the writing. Because yeah, with the first 3 books in the series, it is just action, 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 just event, 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 and there's always just something going on, something crazy is going on. There's always some sort of drama. And the thing is, this book, the way to think about this book, and the best way for me to kind of describe it, Downton Abbey. Let's talk about Downton Abbey. Downton Abbey is a British show, but in between every season, there was always like the Christmas special. You know, Doctor Who does the same thing. You'll have a season of Doctor Who, then there's the Christmas special. And yeah, the Christmas specials for Doctor Who and Downton Abbey, they're in some ways they're kind of casual. They're kind of fun and exciting for what they are, and a lot of times they really have nothing to do with the overarching plot. They're just a holiday special, if you will. And that's kind of how I can describe this book. This is the holiday special book, if that makes sense. So yeah, it's just very casual with the characters, very casual with the pacing and the flow. And the thing is, I personally really enjoyed that because it kind of, I felt like I was getting a breather. You know what I mean? I felt like I was getting a breather from the craziness and the drama, and that I could just relax, and that these characters could relax, because they're not dealing with any sort of drama in this novel. They're just mostly dealing with each other and themselves, and I found that kind of refreshing, to be quite honest. And I think more than anything, this novel is also kind of setting up the next set of books anyway, you know, kind of reminding you this is where these characters are at. Nesta is still really cold and distant. Tamlin is verging into some sort of possibly suicidal depression. I don't know what's up with him. And really, I think the only happy people in this whole entire book are possibly Feyre and Rhysand. You know, they're comfortable with each other. They still have some issues with themselves, you know, inner demons that they're struggling with, but they're comfortable with each other. They're happy. We all know that's probably going to get torn apart with the next little set of books, that's for sure. So yeah, it's like, enjoy the niceness while it lasts, because it's not going to continue in the next books, that's for sure. So, at the end of the day, you guys, in conclusion, this was a novella that I personally enjoyed. I didn't have any problems with it. I liked it for what it was. Like I said, I cannot repeat enough, I liked the casual flow and nature of this novella, because it just felt refreshing for once to get away from all that intense drama and action. I'm not sure how to recommend this, because even die-hard fans of the series, even die-hard fans, did not like this book. So I'm not really sure how to recommend it. I mean, if you're someone who's a completist and you need everything from this world, then yeah, by all means, pick this up. Yeah, definitely go through reviews, see what might irritate you possibly. Yeah, if you're a casual reader, you know, maybe this ain't for you either. You know, you don't really need this. But yeah, if you're a diehard fan, kind of, it's really going to be up to you. You know, do you want it that much, or are the reviews kind of putting you off? So that's it for my book review. In the comments below, have you guys read A Court of Frost and Starlight? I'm definitely curious your opinions. Did you love it or did you hate it? Let's have a conversation about it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you like this video, you may like these other videos. Bye guys.